All right, so starting on your back, lie down, bend your knees, plant your feet hip width. And then you're gonna reach your right arm out to the right, and then roll onto your right outer hip, kind of in a fetal position. So your right temple will be on the floor. This is uncomfortable. You can slide a brick or like a pillow support for your head. And then you're gonna reach your left arm on top of your right. Reach your left arm now past your right hand. And then as you inhale, you're gonna slide your left hand across your right arm, across your collarbones and chest, and then open your left arm out wide to a T. So you're kind of in this supine twist position. And then you'll inhale, reach your left arm back up to the ceiling. Exhale, reach your left arm past your right hand. And we'll just repeat this a few more times. Start to slide your left hand across your arm, across your chest, open out wide to a T. And then inhale, reach it back up towards the ceiling. Take it across, try to reach past your right hand. And then slide as you open into your twist. And it doesn't have to be exact. Start to move at your pace. Take about 3 more here on your own. So we're just starting to work to get into our upper back, moving into some thoracic mobility. So that's your middle upper back. So the part of your spine that's not generally really flexible. Start to focus into your breathing. And then once you're on your 3rd round, pause in this open wide position. You're in this twist. Even if your left shoulder isn't touching the floor, try to keep reaching your left fingertips out wide. And then inhale, reach your left arm back up. Take it across, and then go ahead and switch your sides. So you can roll now to your left side, reach your left arm out wide. Bend your knees on your left outer hip. Reach your right arm across, and then inhale, open your right arm up, and exhale, take it out to the side. Feel free to look towards your right thumb. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross, and then start to slide as you open back up to the twist. Take it up tall, reach it across, and then take it across your arm, across your chest, open into the twist. Reach up, take it over, almost like you're rounding your spine here. And then take 2 more on your own. And then when you're on your last round, pause for a few breaths here in the open arm twist. Try to soften through your right armpit. Good, and then reach your right arm across. Now roll back onto your back. Take a moment here, bend your knees and just knock your knees together. So separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Rest your hands on your low belly. Let your eyes soften. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. One more time, inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And then begin to flutter your eyes back open. Roll to your preferred side. Use both hands to press yourself up to hands and knees. So you're coming kind of into a table position. And then here in hands and knees, tuck your toes under. And now send your hips back towards your heels, even if your hips don't totally touch your heels. And then go ahead and lower down onto your forearms. So instead of on your hands, you're on your forearms. Now from here, inhale, press your forearms down, lift your chest like a cow pose. As you exhale, lift your sternum up, round your upper spine for cat. And then again, inhale, lift for cow, shoulders move back. Exhale, round for cat. Look down towards your knees. A few more times. Inhale for cow, press your forearms down. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come back to neutral. And then from here, walk your hands back to come upright onto your knees and shins. So you're kneeling. From here, reach your arms back behind you. Interlace your hands. Roll your shoulders back. Start to straighten your arms and press your knuckles down towards the floor. Instead of bumping your pubic bone forward, try to stay in neutral. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now on your next inhalation, keep the inner lock and just start to lift your thumbs away from your sacrum, your low back, any amount, like you're bumping a volleyball up towards the ceiling. Breathe in and slowly breathe out. One more time, hold it, inhale and exhale. And then lower your arms, release the inner lock, take your hips back to your heels. And then make your way back onto your forearms. So you're again in this kind of quadruped pose on knees and forearms. Now take your right hand behind your head. As you begin to inhale, start to turn your chest and open your right elbow to the right. So you're twisting open to the right. As you exhale, look down and fold. Inhale to turn and twist open. Press your left forearm through the floor. Exhale to fold and look down. A few more times. Inhale to open. Exhale to fold. Inhale to open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale and exhale. Release your right forearm, place it to the mat. Take your left hand behind your head, start to cradle your head. And as you inhale, press your right forearm down, turn open to the left. Exhale, look down. Inhale, twist. Exhale, fold. Inhale, twist. Exhale, fold. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and release your left forearm. Start to come forward onto hands and knees now. Lift yourself up. Walk your hands forward, one handprint, and then tuck your toes under. Make your way back into downward facing dog. Take a moment here to arrive into your down dog shape. Pedal through your legs. Let your head be heavy. Let it release in between your inner upper arms. Continue to press your hands forward and down. Lift your armpits away from the sticky mat. Lift your hips up high. Press your thighs back. Breathe in and breathe out. Now notice where your feet are in space. If they're pretty close together, take them at least hip width or a little bit wider. And then from here, you're going to step your right foot behind into the outside of your left leg. Bend your left knee, but try to ground your right heel towards the floor. Press evenly through your hands. Keep lifting your hips up. And then exhale, step your right foot back. Keep your feet pretty wide. Step your left foot behind into the outside of your right leg. Bend into your right knee. Try to ground your left heel, even if it doesn't touch the floor. Press evenly through your hands. Lift your hips high. And then exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Bend your knees, look forward, and then travel to the top of your space, forward fold, Uttanasana. Now from here, inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward bend, fold once again. Steady legs, inhale, rise to stand, reach wide, reach up. And exhale, lower your arms to your sides, mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, touch down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Now from here, exhale, plant your hands and step back to down dog once again. Pause here in your down dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to look forward. Start to shift your shoulders over your wrists and now drop your knees so you're in quadruped pose, table pose, now on hands and knees. Begin to walk both of your knees over to the left side of your sticky mat. Keep your legs together and now drop down onto your right outer hip. Walk your hands forward and now lower down onto your forearms for a prone twist here. Press your forearms down. Your upper body is like in a sphinx pose. Press your thighs back. So you're trying to create length through your side body here. Continue to look slightly forward towards your thumbs. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep taking your right ribs back. And then on your inhalation, walk your hands back to where your elbows were. Lift yourself back up. And then walk your knees and shins over to the right. Keep your legs together. Drop down onto your left outer hip. Walk your hands forward so you create enough space to find a rotation through your abdomen, through your ribs. Lower down onto your forearms. Press your forearms down. Send your thighs back. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Soften in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, walk your hands back, lift yourself up, and then walk your knees to center. Keep your knees hip width distance. Keep your hips directly over your knees, but now start to walk your hands forward for puppy dog. You can come up onto fingertips, keep pressing your thighs back, lower your forehead or your chin if it's available to the floor. Alternatively, if you have a brick, you can slide that underneath as well to build the floor up. But keep lifting the undersides of your arms away from the floor. Keep hugging your navel towards your spine. Press your thighs back. And then inhale to look forward. Walk your hands back. Table pose. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, twist. Exhale, thread the needle, sweep your right arm underneath your left. Lower down onto your right forearm, your right temple, or your right temple, and then reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe start to pick up your left leg as well. Test your balance. Maybe not. You really gotta hug to the midline here. If you picked up through the leg, lower down. Everyone plant your left hand. Pick up, table pose, find neutral. And then switch. Inhale, reach your left arm up, turn and twist. Exhale, thread underneath, lower down onto your left forearm, or your left shoulder, your left temple. Sorry. And then reach your right arm up, turn and twist. Optional, pick your right leg up as well. Find your balance. Maybe not. It's okay if you fall out. You're not too far from the floor. And then if you picked up, lower down. Everyone plant your right hand. Lift yourself up, table pose. Walk your hands forward. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Now from here, inhale, raise your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands, low lunge. Drop your back knee. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. With your arms overhead, tuck your back toes under. Press your right foot down. Track your right knee over your second and third toe. Lift your ribs on all sides. Now exhale, reach your arms out in front of you. Take your hands together. Inhale here. Keep your right arm straight, and as you exhale, open arm twist, reach your right arm to the right. Inhale, take your right arm back to center. Exhale, open arm twist, reach it back. Maybe look towards your right thumb. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, open arm twist. 2 more times. Inhale to reach. Exhale to twist. Inhale to reach. Exhale to twist and stay. Now you can stay like this, or an option, take your right hand to the back of your left thigh, reach your left arm overhead, and slightly move back into a back bend. Keep taking your tailbone forward, and then release. Plant your left hand inside of your right leg. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, revolved lunge. Stay here or pick your back knee up, lift your left hip up, draw your head back in line with your spine. Exhale, look down, touch down, frame your foot, step it back, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, take a big step forward, low lunge. Drop your back knee, take a moment to set it up. Reach your arms overhead, tuck your back toes under. Find your balance, hug to the midline. Track your left knee over the center lines of your foot. Inhale and exhale. Now as you inhale, reach your arms forward, take your hands together. Deep breath in, start to open into an open arm twist, take your left arm back, and then exhale, forward and close. Inhale to open, exhale, reach, inhale, open, exhale, reach. 2 more times. Inhale, open through the chest, exhale, forward, inhale to open, exhale, forward. Now inhale, open and stay. Maybe stay here or start to take your left hand to the back of your right thigh. Slide the hand down as you reach the right arm up and back. Mini back bend here. Keep lunging into your left knee. And then exhale, plant your right hand to the inside of your left leg. Revolve your lunge, open your left arm to the ceiling. Option to stay like this or pick your back knee up on the exhale. Press back through your right heel. Draw your shoulders back. Exhale, look down, touch down, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, open your right leg. Exhale, step your right foot forward, go wide. So take it outside of your right hand. Angle your right foot open, and now drop your back knee. Turn and twist to the right, reach your right arm overhead. Track your right knee over the center lines of your foot. It's at a bit of an angle here, so you feel like hopefully you have some more space to twist. Pick your hips up, take your right arm back. Maybe, don't force it, kick your left heel towards your butt, reach back for the outer edge of the foot quad stretch. If it's not happening easily, don't worry, just stay here in the twist. If you have the foot, hug the heel in. Maybe start to sink the hips forward a little bit. Breathe in and breathe out. If you have the foot, inhale to release it. Everyone exhale, look down, touch down. We'll meet back, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, take a big step forward and wide outside of your left hand. Angle your foot open, drop your back knee. Turn and twist to the left. Reach your left arm up. Be mindful that your right shoulder isn't hiking towards your ear. Draw your right shoulder back. And then start to pick your hips up. So you're gonna come out of the lunge a little bit. Reach your left arm back. Maybe kick your right heel towards your butt. Maybe grab the foot, don't force it, you don't want it to cramp. If it's not happening, just come back into the twisting lunge. Otherwise, keep hugging the heel in. Maybe re-descend your hips here. Keep drawing your shoulder back. Maybe take your gaze and look up. Have to inhale to release it with control. Everyone exhale, look down, touch down. We'll step back into downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale to shift forward, plank and hold. Press back through your heels. Line up shoulders over wrists. And then exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Feel free to drop to your knees first. Once you're on your belly, straighten your arms by your sides, turn your palms up. Wiggle your hips from side to side so you feel more centered on your thighs. And then from here, as you inhale, start to pick your legs up, pick your feet up. Now lift your chest and lift your arms, locust pose, Shalabhasana. Tuck your chin slightly. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Press your pubic bone through the floor, firm your glutes. Breathe in and breathe out. Exhale, release, bend your elbows out wide in front of you, stack your hands, and rest your forehead. With your forehead resting, bend both knees and start to windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Release a little bit through the low back. Good. Re-straighten your legs. And now go ahead and flip over onto your back once more, like we did in the beginning of class. Bend your knees, plant your feet hip width and parallel. Straighten your arms. And for this one, you're going to turn your palms face down onto the floor. So palms flat outside of your hips. Press your palms down. Start to roll your shoulders underneath you. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift your hips up for bridge pose. Keep pressing your palms down, but try to lift your hips up. Firm your glutes. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Keep lengthening through your thighs. Press your hands to the floor. And then exhale, release and lower everything down. Take a brief moment to pause. Now from here, hug your right knee in towards your chest and release your hands around the front of your right shin. Slide your left leg straight. And we'll move into a supine twist now. Open your right arm to a T. Use your left hand to guide your right knee across your body. Prioritize keeping your right shoulder grounded versus getting your right knee to the floor outside of your left leg. Keep taking your right ribs up towards the ceiling. Start to slow down your breathing. Soften the features of your face. And then inhale, return to center. Switch, hug your left shin in and release your hands around the front of your left shin. Slide your right leg straight. Move it into the twist. Open your left arm to a T. Use your right hand to guide your left knee across. Keep your right leg straight. Keep pressing out through your right big toe. And try to press the back of your left shoulder to the floor. Keep taking your left ribs back, your right ribs up towards the ceiling. Twist. Breathe in and breathe out. And inhale, come back through center. Hug both knees in towards your chest. You can stay like this, or option to open your knees apart so you can reach to the inside of your legs. Start to grab the outer edges of your feet. Happy baby. Widen your knees apart. Press the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Feel free to stay more static, or you can start to rock side to side across your low back if that feels okay. Keep hugging your knees towards your armpits. Soften the side walls of your throat. If you're in happy baby, start to release. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And then exhale, plant your feet back to the sticky mat. So you're again in this bridge setup. Now this next pose we're going to do is called Halasana Plow Pose. If you have anything going on with your neck, I'd recommend repeating Happy Baby or even a bridge pose. Also, you can just take a rest and constructive rest here. But for plow, you're going to press your hands down outside of your hips so your palms are flat. You're going to use that for momentum. You'll start to hug your knees in towards your chest. And then keep looking up towards the ceiling. So you don't want to be turning to look at the screen as you lift your legs. So feel free to watch first. You'll start to lift your hips up and take your legs up and over. Some of you might be able to touch your toes to the floor. Others of you, the toes might just be hovering, and that's okay. So it's kind of like a deep rounding of your spine here. Feel free to take your hands to your lower back to support. We'll be here for a few breaths. Go ahead and come in if you're gonna go for it. Otherwise, any of the poses we did right before this will work. Breathe in and breathe out. Now to come out, we're gonna come out slow with control. Plant your hands back to the floor if they're not there already. Start to bend your knees in towards your forehead. And then one vertebra at a time, slowly lower back down. Your hips will meet the floor, then lower your feet. So it's actually a lot of core. Pause and constructive rest. Walk your feet out wide, knock your knees together, rest your hands to your low abdomen. Let your eyes soften. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Now seal your lips and take a slow inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Keep the lips sealed. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let your breath spontaneously return back to its natural rhythm. Move into your Shavasana. Begin to release any and all effort. Feel free to straighten your legs. Relax your limbs. I'll be here to guide you out. If you want a longer Shavasana, feel free to just turn off the Zoom and settle in. Otherwise, this will be a pretty quick Shavasana. Start to relax your limbs, releasing any effort. Unhinge your jaw, release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your eyelids. As you take another moment to consciously rest here. If you're still with me, begin to deepen your breath once again. Start to wiggle fingers and toes. You can stretch out in any way. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Take your time, no rush. Eventually roll to your preferred side, pausing there briefly. And then start to use both hands. Press yourself up to a comfortable seat, head rising last. Take a moment here in Sukhasana, easy seat. Let your eyes soften. As an offering of peace, we'll close by chanting the sound of Om just one time. You can keep your hands resting or option to join your hands in front of your heart. Go ahead and exhale first. Take a slow breath in for Om. Thank you so much. Namaste.